Hello and welcome to another video. We are in our cottage garden. This is our vegetable patch here on the property, and I wanted to take you around just doing some harvesting today. This is one of my favorite times of the year. I say that all the time, but this is the harvest season. This is when things are really starting to ripen. We have tons of things to pick: zucchini and squash, some cucumbers, peppers. We're going to be picking some kale and some peas. Georgie, our little one-eyed puppy, will love that. And anything else? Did I miss? We'll see. Okay, let's get started. So we have a bunch of squash and zucchini. This is basically the side of our vegetable patch. And we have these little alleyways almost of all of the leftover veg that wouldn't fit in the beds. So we have like kale and eggplant, we have zucchini and squash, cucumbers, tomatoes, all kinds of things in these side beds. And I'm actually really glad that we did this because it's making use of an underutilized area and we have tons of produce from it. This is a rhubarb here that we have. We're not going to pick any this year just so that all that energy goes into building those strong roots. Developing. But here, this is our dunja zucchini. Good size on that. Everything feels so much earlier because I think we were just much better this year. So a little harvest basket, and then we have our, I think it's called Butterfingers, which is our summer squash, our yellow summer squash. Here we go. There we are. Look how beautiful that is. Imagine Madrias. That is such a beautiful color. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so excited. We haven't grown any of this, so this will be really fun this year. Let's get some peas. These are the super snappy peas. And honestly, step down them. Honestly, these are mostly Georgie's crop. But I love eating the peas inside the pod. I think the actual pods are kind of bitter on these, but the peas are delicious and they form up really, really well. Oh my gosh, the chipmunk's in there. He's eating one right now. That's the culprit. What a cutie. He's so funny. I feel like he's still in there somewhere, getting them. But anyway, he eats the peas as well out of the inside, and they are so sweet. They're delicious. When I first started harvesting this crop, I was like, this might be kind of a dud. They didn't taste very good, just like right in the pod. But then I started pulling the peas out, and they are really delicious. Very, very sweet. Just raw. Really nice. Do you want one?
Sure.
There you go. You can have this too. But Georgie loves the pods. Yum. Okay, so now we have our cucumbers. These are the Diva Cukes and they are so lovely. They are so sweet and delicious. I highly recommend this one. They are struggling with some kind of fungal situation and being eaten, but you know, that's just a really hard thing that we struggle with here in this area. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick them and enjoy them. And yeah, actually I think we can do them at this size. We had one that was this size the other day, and I just heard that as long as the bottom is rounded off, you can pick them when they're quite young. And there's still more. Look at this funny shaped one. But that'll be nice. We have some hummus we can use. There's a cucumber beetle inside of that one, inside that flower. Okay, so here we have some Ace bell peppers. So we're on the other side of the vegetable patch now. And these are looking ready, I think. So I'm just going to pick this one here. Oh, that smells so good. So fresh. It's like the smell of summer. I might pick a few herbs right at the end. Our basil's getting eaten, but that's all right. It still tastes really, really nice. Okay, and this is our bean bed. I think it's just so lovely. I'm so happy that we have so many beans this year. So this beautiful purple bean is just going crazy, and look how many there are. This color is amazing. It's like that iridescent purple color, just stunningly gorgeous, and it has a sort of a red line right up of it. It's just beautiful. And we have tons of them on here, and they have these beautiful purpley pink flowers. That would be a lovely one in the cottage garden just because of those colors are just so nice, and that would look really, really nice along with everything else that we have in the cottage garden up by the cottage. Look how nice. Beautiful, beautiful harvest. Jeez Louise. I might wait for a few of these to get a little bit bigger, but look at that. Aren't those pretty? Those are just gorgeous. Thank you, friends. You're looking so pretty. And then up here we have some other beans. These ones are climbers. This I think is the Northeast pole bean. There were a bunch of different varieties. I just basically had these seeds for so long, beans for so long, and I just put them all around the base. So I don't really know which varieties are which, but that's a decent looking one. Let's give it a shot. Wow, that's so nice. Do you want to have a bite? It was good, right? Yum. So let's see if we have any more of those. Oh yeah, they're buried a little bit, but look at that. That's a big one. It's early days. Let's look on the other side. Any other beans in here? I see a lot of little ones. I might have to wait on those. A few other of these. I think these are called the Celine. That's a good one. Yeah, these are really nice. And the bees really like this. You can see they're kind of splayed out because we had a really big storm. Yeah, gosh, that's a pretty bean, isn't it? That one and this one. I guess we haven't really tested if Georgie likes beans. We know how much she likes peas, so maybe we'll see if she's interested in these at all. Let's get some more zucchini. I love sauteing this up. I love throwing them in smoothies just to add a little bit more creaminess to them. Yeah, looking good so far. Should have brought a bigger basket out here. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We had our first cherry tomato the other day. That was so exciting. First one of the season. It was delicious. Just one, but hopefully the first of many. So we have a few other zucchini in here. Let me go ahead and grab these. Look at that one. That's getting on the side of being a little bit large for the harvest, but that'll be great. I'm gonna grab some arugula. I'm probably gonna wait till the end so it doesn't wilt too much. Wait till the end of this little harvest. This bed is doing so well. I'm so excited about all of these beautiful squash. Look at that. I mean, just get in there. Like, look how beautiful that looks. It's like its own little world in there. So let me go ahead and grab these two and the other one over there. I just love this buttery yellow color. It's so pretty. Look at that. That is such a nice color. Good looking squash. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Let me set you right. Oh, that was pokey. And let me get this one. It's sort of like these are what's balancing them in that direction. Oh, it's got warts on it. How funny. This is a really beautiful, I think these are paper lantern peppers. Oh, I think we can get this pepper too. Maybe give it a minute. What do you think? That might be a little small. Let's leave her for now. I don't think we're gonna eat all of these peppers today. The eggplants are looking really good. All of the pumpkins are climbing beautifully and looking great. We got our cafe au lait dahlia. I just want to show you this real quick because it's just stunningly gorgeous. We didn't get it until November last year, and it was so tiny. They were just so little, and it's the same plant this year, but look at that. You can just see why that's such a popular one. especially for weddings and things. It's just that kiss of pink on the inside and then that soft cafe color. Just gorgeous. And our Queen Anne's lace is really heavy, but it's just attracting so many pollinators, which is perfect, but it's all collapsed from the rain, as is this dahlia. But look how gorgeous that one is. She's a stunner too. And if she was upright next to that cafe au lait, that would be really beautiful. So we're gonna have to do some staking back here after that storm. Yeah, let me show you a few other dahlias. There's some really beautiful ones right in here that are looking good, but they're just very, very short. And this one, mercy me, look at that. Look at that. Oh, something ate this one. Oh, I bet it was a deer came on that side. Tricky. They are like such an intense burgundy. They're called Rip City. It's funny how different they look. Like this one looks definitely like a single, you know, or like sort of like a cactus bloom, and this looks more like it's got more of that compact shape. So now I'm going to harvest a little bit of kale. This is a curly kale, winter boar, and it's a lovely, lovely kale. I absolutely love it. I did a video recently all about how to use a glut of kale. So if you wanted to check that out, those recipes in there are delicious and we make them all the time. A few of you had some great ideas about other things that you can use them for. Taking some kale and using it, you know, spreading some hummus on it and making a little kale wrap. That's a great idea. I like to just break off the kale leaves, kind of roll them up on themselves like this, all the way up, and then just use that, dip it in some hummus and kind of use that as crudité. That's a nice way of doing it as well. But yeah, there are just so many amazing ways that you can use kale. And I've had people say like, oh, I hate kale, or it's not my favorite, but it really is delicious if you just know how to prepare it. So we're gonna get a few leaves of this. I love how much kale we have. It makes me so happy. It's one of my favorite vegetables. Probably grab those and put those in the compost. What do you say? Oh, this is getting... it's getting very heavy. I should have brought our bigger basket. That's a good thing though. It's a good problem to have. Let me get a couple of the lacinatos too. That would be a perfect one to use as a little wrap. Spread some hummus on there. You could put some olives. Yum. But what they say about, you know, creating a vegetable patch, creating a kitchen garden is just plant things that you love to eat, plant things that you know how to eat. So if you are interested in learning about how to, you know, prepare some of your vegetables, if you've already planted them and you don't know what to do with them, let me know. Let me know if there's anything in here that you're like, oh yeah, I have that and I don't know what to do with it. Let me know and I'll make a recipe with it. Because all of the things that we have here are things that we eat all the time. We never have a problem with having to get rid of produce unless it's something that's just producing too much and we miss it on the vine kind of thing. But I guess that's the benefit of just eating plants, is that your whole garden is, like, that's all we're eating, right? All right, let's get some of these peas. So these are the Oregon sugar pod, and these are my favorite. I learned about this variety from Garden Answer, and I had just seen them all the time at, you know, they're always at like the packs of seeds at the grocery store or at the, you know, all the garden centers and things like that. So I finally picked it up and I love it. I just think it's such a performer. Really good. The whole pod and everything is delicious. If you wait until those size up, the peas, they're really good too. This one's still loaded. It's so impressive how late these are still bearing. It's really nice. Georgie is gonna be freaking out. She's gonna be so jealous. But yeah, the peas in this one, see, those are really nice too. Very, very good. Very good. All right, so I think I'm gonna get some thyme and oregano and maybe some summer savory to make the dressing. And then I think I'm gonna get some lemon balm and some mint, some chocolate peppermint to make a little tea. I think that would be nice. See if I can put all the peas and beans down. Okay, let's get some summer savory. Just a few little leaves. The oregano is looking good. There we go. Oh, that is such a lovely smell. We could be in the Mediterranean. It's so nice. Oh, and thyme. Classic. Beautiful. All right. And then some lemon balm. Let me get some shisho just to chuck in there as well. Change up the texture there. That'll be nice in the salad. This is a really lovely one to just add to salads, and I think it looks so pretty in arrangements. It's beautiful. Okay, a little bit of the lemon balm. Gosh, that is crazy how much that just smells like lemon. It's lovely. We should probably start doing some of our harvesting for the winter to just start drying some of these herbs. That'd be good. Let me know if you'd like to see that as a video. And then we have our chocolate peppermint right here. That's handy. Let's get this. Oh, that is crazy. Oh my gosh, that is just amazing how good that smells. Wow, that one's doing really, really well. The peppermint by our front door on our porch is not looking as good. So that'll be really good. And I think I'm gonna get some of this lemon verbena as well, just to add. Let's see. Wow, it's so crazy. It's like they're trying to deceive us. Like, it just smells so much like lemon. Isn't that a beautiful echinacea? It's like a lavender color, lilac color. So pretty. Bert was saying we should add this to the cottage garden. Take this out. I think a red echinacea would be really nice in this bed. Or even one of those hot magenta ones. But that is just such a beautiful one. And this one toppled over in the storm and is like, looks like it's growing out of the lawn, but gosh, they're pretty. Anyway, I think that's it. All right. Look at this huge harvest. That's not bad, you know, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, like midsummer harvest. Okay, so we're gonna go back and start prepping these.